The Gambia's Vice President Badara Alieu Joof has died of illness in India. Late Joof died age 65, I beg your pardon. Previously served as Education Minister from 2017 to 2022 and was appointed Vice President of the West African country in 2022. President Adama Barrow in a tweet said that Joof had died after a short illness without providing further detail, including when he died.
The vice president had left the Gambia about 3 weeks ago to seek medical treatment and had not been seen in public for months before the trip. Joof was the fourth deputy to serve under Barrow since his historic win in 2016 against former strongman Yahya Jammeh and swearing in, of course, the following year, and the second since the president won re-election in 2021. Now let's bring in Sana Kamara, who's a journalist and media consultant based in the Gambia. Thanks for joining us, Mr. Kamara. Good morning. All right. Can you help unmute your device so we can hear you?
Good morning, and thanks for having me.
All right. Good morning. Thanks for joining us. It's a sad morning in the Gambia today. But let's get an idea of what the country or what the mood is across the country hearing the news of the death of your vice president.
Gambians rose to the news yesterday morning through a social media post from the presidency announcing the demise of the vice president. However, as shocking and as sad as the news is, Gambians for quite a while, I think, have been, following with keen interest the health situation of the vice president. There have been a number of cases, I would say, because officially there has not been any official communication to the public regarding his health conditions. But if a close observation would reveal that the vice president has not been feeling okay. And then some few weeks ago, he sought a medical treatment outside. So it was shocking. And then the nation is in a somber mood. Yesterday, again, after the initial press release that followed the social media post, there was a second press release that even urged workers to go and continue working. The 7 days of national mourning they are declared by the presidency does not translate into people staying off work. I think in a way it's just encouraging people to say, no, we can mourn, but we still have to go to work. Nobody should just go stay home like that. So definitely people are really shocked by this news.
Let's talk about the character and the person of the late vice president. It did seem that he garnered support from a large number of the people when he was sworn into office. Talk to us about his character, the work that he did, and what exactly he'll be remembered for by the Gambians.
Mr. Badara Alieu Joof was an educationist. He spent his entire career in education and in development work. When he was Minister of Higher Education, in the Gambia we have 2 ministries of education. There is basic and secondary education. There is the higher education, research, science and technology. He was the minister of the latter, a position he held for the first 5 years of President Adama Barrow. During this time, he has transformed the Gambia's main technical training institute into a University of Engineering, Science and Technology in partnership with Kwame Nkrumah Institute, a university of the same in Ghana. He's also worked very hard to advance the construction of the Gambia's only university campus that has been ongoing since the time of Yahya Jammeh. It is near completion because the president visited that site like a month or so ago, and the works are almost done. That's going to enable the university to relocate from its current position. So he has been very instrumental, and in June this year, he hosted or he presided over the first cabinet retreat of the new cabinet as vice president. And then he made some comments that the public and everybody else found really controversial. Because this is a guy who has never been like a politician. He was in the cabinet, but he's one of those who joined the president's cabinet as a technocrat. So when he was appointed vice president, everybody saw him as a good administrator and that he would be able to add value and help in administering a largely diverse political alliance that constituted President Barrow's cabinet. So basically, this is time as a teacher in his youth until the time that he started working for World Bank, where he rose to ranks to become West Africa Director of the World Bank based in Dakar. a job that he bequeathed to come down to Gambia to serve as a minister. So the whole country actually recognizes his role in education and as an educationist.
Well, I also want to, talk about the, because I did read a few comments yesterday on his death, and there was little bit of criticism on the Gambian healthcare system. Seeing that he passed away in India, in Indian hospital, according to the news. So is this, once again, a sign that a lot of work needs to be done to fix the healthcare system in the Gambia?
Well, yes, definitely. It has once again brought to bear the realities of Gambian health system. The service delivery is definitely substandard. Otherwise, why would you have the country's number 2 flying all the way to India just to seek medical attention? Now, this is not new. Most of the Gambian ministers or their families, including spouses, will live all the way to Europe, to America, or to Middle East, or somewhere where they feel the services are more advanced than the Gambia. Our health system is definitely below standard. Of recent, we had the issue of the acute deaths, the acute kidney diseases. Even not that, there have been several instances where these evidences of our weak medical system. It's definitely it's something that everybody is worried about, and then I think this is one occasion where people look back and said, we should do something about our medical system, because someone like him could afford to go to India for medical treatment. How about the ordinary Gambian? The ailment that compelled him to leave the country. If it had befallen, let's say, my grandfather in the village, for example, there is no way that he can be able to seek that kind of treatment because it's quite an expensive venture.
Right. I mean, it's just really sad to see this happening this morning. We do extend our condolences to the people of the Gambia, and we wish you a wonderful morning. And we also join you for the 7 days of mourning. We're with you in spirit. Thank you for your time this morning.
Thank you very much. Thank you.